have you noticed that as a high functioning, high performing, and high achieving woman, it's very easy for us to continue getting to this routine of performing and excelling and giving and not knowing when it's time to actually give ourselves a break. And instead, we just keep pushing through. If we find ourselves exhausted, we keep pushing through. So we just got to get one more thing done. Just got to get this done. Just got to get this other thing checked off the list. But sometimes, no matter how hard we push, how much we keep going, the list just keeps getting longer and longer, and things just start to get harder and harder, doesn't it? So what are the signs to tell us that we need to take a break and recharge? Hi, I'm Jacqueline, and welcome. We at Joyful Living Mindset are so excited that you're here because we believe that you can be wildly successful without compromising your happiness or peace of mind. And we're here to help you navigate that journey and succeed on your terms. So what I'm sharing with you in this video here is actually a live example of what I've been feeling lately, right? I've been working just around the clock, even on weekends, which I normally try to reserve the weekend for our family time and rest and relaxation. But I'm putting on this women's retreat, multi-day women's retreat, and doing something at a level that I've never operated before. This is all new to me. And so there's so much that I need to flush out, figure out, and try and implement. And just recently, like this week, I just feel like, oh my gosh, it's literally, no matter how much sleep I get, I try to go to bed at a decent time, but every morning I wake up and I still feel drained and exhausted, right? And it's just like, I'm noticing myself, I'm noticing how I'm showing up. It's different. And it's like, I didn't like what I saw. And so I paused and I'm just like, I realized that, oh my gosh, I am at a point where I need to recharge. I need to take some steps and take a step back to recharge and pour back into myself because I can't keep going on like this. And here's what I noticed in the process. There were 4 warning signs that in the last probably few weeks or so has been telling me that, Jacqueline, you need to slow down and you need to just take a breather. The first was that, like I shared, I felt drained and exhausted. No matter how much sleep I get at night, I wake up and I still feel so drained and exhausted all the time. And I'm sleeping decently. I'm eating I'm eating pretty healthy, right? And so I'm just like, what's going on here? And I just can't seem to shake that feeling. So that's the first sign for me. The second was I started to become a little bit kind of snappy and short with my husband and son, right? And oftentimes it's one, I know that yes, I was easily irritated more so than before. And 2, I also find that oftentimes it's not so much that I'm irritated that I give like one word or short snappy answers, but it's because I was operating on such low energy that I was just wanting to reserve as much energy as possible so that I can continue pushing through the day. And so my responses and my communication to my husband and son becomes short and snappy because I was trying to reserve that energy. And yes, there were some parts of me being easily irritated as well. I got to admit that as well, right? So that's definitely the second warning signs for me that I needed to take a break and give myself a breather. The third is that I was starting to question what I was doing. I was starting to second guess myself and started to doubt myself and question what it is that I'm doing, right? And questioning that, like, am I even supposed to be putting on this women's retreat? Is this even the right thing for me to do? Am I even doing the right thing? Am I even doing it right? Am I even making any difference, or impact in the world to anyone, right? Is any woman ever gonna need this and see the value in what I'm putting out, right? And it just seems every day, it just seems like so hard. It's just so hard. It's like pulling teeth. Everything that I'm doing, it's just like every time it's like I try to do something new, or let's say promote my event, or create my website, or create marketing materials. It's just like so hard, right? It takes a lot of work, a lot of hard work, and hours and dedication, and all that. I put it out there and no response. I'm just like, oh my gosh, it's like what am I even doing, right? So I start to question what I'm doing, and whether or not all of this is even worth it. The fourth is that I started, because I was so operating on low energy and feeling so empty, right? And continuing serving from an empty cup, that I was starting to put pressure and expectation on my husband to pour back into me, to treat me a certain way, and to do this for me even without me telling him to do that. And when he doesn't, I would get upset and irritated with him, right? Or become resentful because I feel like I'm doing so much and he's not doing enough. And obviously that creates this tension between us and our relationship, right? And I'm realizing that, looking now, I even question more. It's just like, oh my gosh, it's like, what is this all for? Is it even worth it? Because at the end of the day, what do I have to show for, right? I feel drained. I'm easily irritated, right? And I'm not connecting with the people in my life, and especially my loved ones. I am questioning what I'm doing, and my relationship isn't where I want it to be. And so when I look at that, I'm just like, oh my gosh, Jacqueline, those are clear, like, oh my gosh, red flags, just like sirens blaring, like, boo, 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 boo. Jacqueline, take a break, take a breather, and take a step back. So that's why that really inspired me to jump on and create this video, because I know that I'm not the only one going through this process. I know that one of you watching out there, if not all of you watching out there, can relate to what I just shared. Because we women are notorious for pushing ourselves and giving everything that we've got to everyone and everything. And we often get stuck in that momentum and don't know when it's time for us to give ourselves a break and to pour back into ourselves. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope this resonated with many of you. Make sure to check out my next video where I break down what it actually means to recharge. Why don't we recharge often enough? And what does it actually entail? So I break that all down in the next video so that we can have a clear picture of what's going on with us and why we don't take time to recharge, and what we can do to recharge, refocus, and pour back into ourselves so that we can continue to go back out there and perform and excel and give the best of us in our lives. Until next time, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.